This is the Global Intelligence Briefing for June 23, 1720. A series of state-level financial shocks is currently moving through the European continent. Our primary source is the American Weekly Mercury. This broadsheet archives the specific data points of a globalized society in motion. We begin with a dispatch from Paris. The French crown is issuing sweeping financial edicts to stabilize its state-backed conglomerate, the Compagnie des Indes. To protect the company's paper currency, the government banned the importation of gold and silver, enforcing the prohibition under pain of confiscation. A secondary intervention established a central bank bureau to trade company actions at a fixed price and attempt to manually halt market variation. These edicts show a monarchy attempting to assert direct authoritarian control over a speculative market that had previously operated beyond its oversight. Moving to page 66, the London reports show the British government similarly entangled with the private sector. The legislative workload is immense. A parliamentary committee reportedly processed 70 sheets of the South Sea Bill, managing the bureaucratic requirements of the expanding bubble. Simultaneously, the Bank of England is working to maintain investor confidence, agreeing at a general court to issue dividend warrants for the half year. The reporting describes strange occurrences in the trade of stock jobbing. Parliament and the bank now directly manage corporate equity as national policy. The news from London depicts an environment where personal fortunes and systemic economic risks are tied directly to the legislative actions of the state. In international politics, a report from Stockholm outlines a precarious royal succession. The Queen has proposed that her consort, the hereditary Prince of Hesse-Kassel, be declared king. This political transition faces external pressure. Intelligence from Hamburg warns Russian forces are preparing a naval invasion of Sweden this summer. The conflict involves active espionage. A Swedish clergyman has been seized acting as a spy for the Tsar, carrying sensitive diplomatic correspondence. In Frankfurt, religious animosity between Roman Catholics and Protestants has reached a level requiring the deployment of a regiment of foot to prevent an armed tumult. While Western Europe focuses on the stock market, the rest of the continent is destabilized by succession crises, covert warfare, and sectarian violence. The British state is also managing internal lawlessness, beginning with the aftermath of the Battle of Glenshiel in Scotland. In a sign of local defiance, Highlanders have reportedly exhumed government soldiers and left their bodies to rot in the open. Closer to London, a gang of 14 men with blacked and disguised faces has been recorded raiding the Forest of Windsor. Parliament is responding with legislative force. The new dueling bill proposes the death penalty for anyone even carrying a challenge to a duel. By criminalizing the challenge itself, the government is using capital punishment to replace traditional aristocratic honor codes with state law. From the Highlands to the Windsor Forest, the British state is attempting to suppress local unrest through a centralized reassertion of legal authority. The briefing concludes at the local desk in Philadelphia, where European geopolitical tensions have become a local security issue. A vessel arriving from sea reports sighting 5 sail of Spanish privateers operating just off the coast near the Chesapeake Bay. These privateers were spotted within 8 leagues, roughly 24 miles, of the bay, placing hostile raiders in direct proximity to the city's trade routes. Maritime lawlessness is also domestic. Moses Shepherd and 3 sailors have been arrested for mutiny and brought to Philadelphia under a warrant from the governor. These reports bring the consequences of European war and maritime instability directly to the colonial coastline, impacting the security of daily commerce. The classified advertisements provide a grounded view of the Philadelphia community's immediate commercial needs. Notices for runaway labor, such as the advertisement for a servant named Anna Richardson, reflect the region's reliance on indentured servitude. These labor notices appear alongside the arrival of specialized goods from Europe, including English saffron and industrial machinery. A final advertisement lists a cast iron mill for grinding chocolate for sale in New York, a specific example of the mechanical technology being transferred from Europe to the colonies. For the 1720 reader, the news cycle was a synthesis of French banking edicts, British criminal law, and Spanish privateers, all shaping the reality of the colonial frontier.
The Daily Dispatch, history in print. No modern gloss, no